Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 4th February 2024. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Hardan, 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 Haribol, TSV, Nectar, NECTAR, nectar. In this particular vlog, in all my previous videos, we have been trying to study, discuss, and analyze at length all the knowledge and information that we have gleaned through the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video in this vlog is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is a mere continuation of all that we have been trying to do in all my previous videos. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of all my past, present, and future videos. So let us continue with the topic of discussion for today's video. In the past few videos, we have been trying to analyze in detail a term called mind, which plays a perennial role in the life and psyche of every human living entity, whether male or female, in a lifetime in this material world. Besides mind, we are also trying to study and analyze the terms called destiny, karma, storage of karma called sanchit karma, a slice of the same storage that lays the foundation for another birth of every human living entity called prarabdha karma, the karma done by the same human living entity thanks to his or her free will bestowed to him or her by destiny called Kriyaman Karma, and the unworked residue of karma of any lifetime called agami or future karma, which is collected and restored into the already existing sanchit karma of the same human living entity. In this, the second called prarabdha karma plays a very important role in the life of every human living entity. More so because this prarabdha karma, which is a slice of the unworked storage of karma called sanchit karma in the superconscious memory of the same living entity, lays the foundation for his or her future birth in a lifetime. Because of this prarabdha karma begins playing its role right from the time when a particular living entity is conceived and not even born. How? Because that slice of prarabdha karma will decide which womb, which parentage, which surrounding atmosphere, community, society, race, color, creed, etc., that particular living entity will adopt in that particular lifetime. This is so that he or she can work out that particular slice of prarabdha karma in that particular lifetime. His or her birth in a particular stage will help him or her work out that unworked slice of prarabdha karma, which becomes the foundation for that lifetime, for that individual human living entity, whether male or female. Thus, 9 months before an infant or a human living entity is conceived in a particular lifetime, this prarabdha karma decides on whether he will be or she will be born a Hindu, a Pakistani, a Muslim, a Chinese, a Britisher, an American, a Spaniard, a white, brown, yellow, or black in Africa or in America and Europe. This charts out or creates the necessary environment for that particular living entity to work out his or her prarabdha karma. As for example, there is a possibility that an African could be born in any country in Africa, or he or she may be born in a family of Africans in America or any country in Europe. This is because of that particular human living entity's prarabdha karma. This applies to every race, caste, creed, color, etc., so that we can understand how the prarabdha karma of unworked karma selected for being worked out in a particular lifetime plays its important role. In this process, we tried to analyze several case histories to vouch for this particular subject and to find out how it authenticates this particular theory about mind, destiny, karma, etc. Yesterday we began talking about one Mr. Joseph Valachi, who initially hailed from the province of Naples in Italy, but was born and brought up in the city of New York in America or United States of America. We shall try to analyze how this particular living entity's destiny, karma, and mind works and how. We know by now that this Valachi was born into a working class family in the neighborhood of small time hawkers and traders. He had several siblings. He was the third among them. His father was a push cart driver. So far, so good. However, it is the date of birth of this gentleman that called Joseph Valachi, which plays a very important role in the destiny of the same Joseph Valachi. He was born on 22nd September 1902. 22, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. We know that 4 is a number which is allotted to any human living entity to be born in, to work out a great backlog of unworked karma in his or her sanchit karma. As for example, if a particular living entity is born on 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st of any month, he or she comes into the category of those who were born in 4 number. 4 is 4. 13 is 1 plus 3, 4. 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. 31 is 3 plus 1, 4. Anyone who selects a slice of karma or unworked karma from his or her sanchit karma may select such a slice that it contains a huge backlog of his or her past karma. This past karma may differ from one living entity to another. It may be excellent, very good, good, fair, average, not so good, bad, worse, and even worse. Depending upon the huge backlog of such karma of that living entity, and depending upon his or her selecting his or her slice of prarabdha karma to be laid as a foundation for his or her lifetime, decides about what that particular person's lifeline in that particular lifetime will be. Yesterday we talked about one Mr. Ashok Kumar who had an excellent backlog of very good karma. It was precisely the reason why, though he was born in a respectable Bengali Hindu family in Bhagalpur of Bihar, and who relocated to a township called Khandwa in Madhya Pradesh, proceeded to become a living legend and icon in Bollywood, the Bombay film industry. Bombay is the capital of another state called Maharashtra. Nobody could have even imagined that a Bengali born in Bihar, brought up in Madhya Pradesh, and joining a production house in Bollywood in Bombay, Maharashtra, will proceed to become a superstar, a legend, and an icon. This is all because he was a four number who had a backlog of very good but unworked karma in his sanchit karma. Similarly, his own younger brother, Kishore Kumar, was also a four number. Either he was born on 4th August or 13th August. This guy was multifaceted to say the least. He was an actor, a singer, a producer, and a comic artist. He saw success as an actor in the same film industry, but he was not interested in remaining an actor. However, because of his extraordinary talent and intelligence, he could not concentrate on charting out a particular line for himself. However, because he was born on a 4 number, that is 4th August or 13th August, destiny had something in store for Kishore Kumar. His backlog of excellent karma had become his prarabdha karma in this birth. In the year 1969, he decided to concentrate only on playback singing in the same film industry. So famous and iconic he became as a singer that he was responsible for lending his voice to such great film industry legends as Ashok Kumar, Amitabh Bachchan, Dev Anand, Rajesh Khanna, and a score of other very good actors. Soon, within a few years or one decade, this same Kishore Kumar proceeded to become a living legend. This was despite the fact that there were other stalwarts in the playback singing male industry called Mr. Muhammad Rafi, Talat Mahmood, Manna Dey, and Mukesh. This did not deter his destiny to bring the best out of Kishore Kumar. Similarly, there was one actress called Vaijayanti Mala. This lady was also born on either 4th August or 13th August. This girl was a child prodigy. Her mother was also an actress. This girl became a Bharatanatyam dancer in South, to which she belonged in India. She started her career in films as a child artist. Because she had excellent backlog of past karma, her destiny was charted out for Vaijayanti Mala. This lady saw stupendous success as a child artist and heroine in the South Indian film industry before launching herself as a star in Bollywood, the Bombay film industry. Vaijayanti Mala's karma was so excellent that this lady ruled the complete Indian film industry for a minimum period of 30 years. Later, she settled down in her own hometown called Madras or Chennai in Tamil Nadu, India. Similarly, there was another girl called Sri Devi. This lady decidedly was a four number and was born on a 4th August. Just like Vaijayanti Mala, this girl also hailed from South India and began her career as a child artist in the South Indian film industry. Probably her backlog of unworked karma was also excellent. As a result of this, she became a heroine in the South Indian film industry at the age of 16. Even before he was famous as a child artist. After being a legend in the South Indian film industry for almost a decade, she proceeded to relocate to Bombay, where she became a mega star, to say the least, in Bollywood, the North Indian film industry. She gave several films of iconic status both in the South Indian as well as the North Indian film industry. Her backlog of karma was excellent, but she managed to work out almost all of it before passing away at the age of 52. These things I am telling in this video because it gives us a very good idea of how karma works in the life of every human living entity, and it decides on many things, especially his or her mind, working of his or her mind, choosing of his or her profession, and the working out of his or her prarabdha karma. The same happened to Joseph Valachi. Joseph Valachi was 22nd September, that is, he was also a 4 number. But alas, in his case, his backlog of past unworked karma was not so good as in the case of Ashok Kumar, Kishore Kumar, Vaijayanti Mala, or Sri Devi. As a result of which, this guy had to choose his parentage in a working class family in New York, America. we shall continue with the life story of this Joseph Valachi in my next video. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please give me your own expert views, thoughts, ideas, and opinions so that I may blend everything together for the sake of this society. Before concluding, let me remind you that I am also a published author with Amazon Kindle and a paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.